All right. Fraud watch is open. And I don't know how players finding themselves on fraud watch, even in a win. But I got to put Ahmad and Mbuma on fraud watch. How Ahmad missed that chance created by Menu, I cannot fathom. That was an insane run by Menu, who picked up the ball deep in our half, dribbled past about 10 Brentford's players, including the goalkeeper that came out, and placed the ball on a platter for Ahmad. And what he did, kicked the ball right on the defender. People will say, oh, it was a goal line clearance. No. Ahmad had time to put the ball in an empty net before the defender arrived. So that's just shaky decision making by Ahmad. Mbuma over dribbling, not able to complete a 5 yard pass. There was an instance where there was a simple forward pass to Sesko, who would be on goal, through on goal, but Mbuma could not complete the pass. Since the return from Afghan, the form of Mbuma and Ahmad, it has dipped. Not catastrophic, but not acceptable. They need to work on that. Hero of the match. Yes, people are going to praise Casemiro and Bruno Fernandes. And they deserve the flowers, and I give it to them, because they delivered. Casemiro, who is leaving at the end of the season, a man who has won it all with Real Madrid, you know. And yesterday you could see, look, his emotion, is kissing the badge, he's putting in some tackles. He actually broke the Premier League's tackle record yesterday, you know. And you wonder, this man is just refusing to age. You know, people, the fans are singing, 1 more year. Bruno Fernandes, not his good game, but he delivered, you know, and I give them credit. But my era of the match was Senate Laments. Yes, his command in the box, his one-on-one shot stopping ability was elite, and his reflex save. Because had it been Nana in that goal yesterday, I guarantee you would have conceded at least 4 or 5 of those chances. Watara, Coyote, and Thiago, they should have done better with some of those chances, but take nothing away from Lamin. So he is my hero of the match. Yes. So tactical crime scene now. Boy, let's talk about the good, the bad, and the criminal. Because we started fast, hard, fast, and aggressive. Yes. And I was like, my word, we actually can start like this under Carrick. We got 3 corners in the first 3 minutes. You know, got the opening goal from one of the, and we are talking about against a team that is good, both scoring from set pieces and defending against him. But they could not deal with Bruno Fernandes' beautiful delivery in the box, Maguire's aerial authority, and that header from Casemiro. My word, right on the money, and we got the opening goal. But our defensive wobble. Right after the goal, it's like we forgot everything that we were doing for the first 10 minutes of the game. Brentford, they exploited the space in behind Luke Shaw, in behind Dalot. And you know what? Add Dalot to the fraud watch. Because maybe we need to ship Dalot over with subject 49. Because I don't know, Dalot is just refusing to. I don't know. It's like his performances, they're not good for a long time now. And I don't know why we keep on playing him because Mazari, I would play him over Dalot. Anyway, but Brentford have been, all over us for the rest of the first half, you know, and you wonder what is going on. We can't get a foot back into the game, but the game ended first half with us, leading. Came out second half, and you would think that yes, we're going to kill the game off. No, we came out defending with Amorim system, and credit to Carrick, it kind of nullified some of the threat going forward by Brentford. But they got a goal. And it's just like we don't know how to kill a game off because there were chances or opportunities where I think we could have killed the game off, but we did not play the forward pass. And Brentford, they got the goal. Yes, it was a beautiful strike by Jensen, but I think the defense could have done better by closing him down, not allowing him so much space on the edge of the box. But we just don't know how to play a normal game. There has to be some chaos. And the last 10 minutes of the game was just pure stress. I'm like, are we going to see another repeat of things that been happening? We don't kill games off and then the opponent just come and get a last minute goal or two and draw the game or win the game. But thank God we got over the line. You know, good result, good win, happy for the win. But the performance was not convincing again. Redemption list, Maguire. Yes, got to give Maguire, put Maguire on the redemption list because, after criticism from the Bournemouth game, his suspension, he came back, he got the assist for the opening goal. He won his duels and it was a solid defensive performance. So this is, a good response to all of that. Sesko, clinical finish. Last few games, he hasn't been good. Delivered a performance, you know, and you got to give him credit because his link up play was better. His position for the pass to receive the pass from Bruno Fernandes, and not just that, his composure to create a bit of space for himself and put the ball away. You got to give him credit for that because we have seen him in those kind of positions, several times and he snatched at it. So, credit to him for that. So him and Maguire, redemption list, they are off until further notice. So we are at now, fan court. Step forward. Court in session. First case, Bruno Fernandes carrying us. Verdict, certified shoot. 19 assists, don't lie. Not his best game, but he still delivered. His involvement in the first goal, and also he got the assist for the second. 19, only one off the record. And yet people are saying this man don't deserve the player of the year. What more? What more can he do? But I rest my case. Second case, Lamens for our long-term number one keeper. Verdict, case under review. Yes, his shot-stopping ability is elite, but his distribution needs work on. And the final case, Casemiro finished. Case dismissed. This was the man that was told, to leave the football before the football leave him. But he's been since that he has been delivering elite um performances. He got the first goal today and they broke the tackle our record today. So, what more can we ask? What more can we ask? You know, give this man his flowers. Final verdict. Yes, it was a good win. Huge 3 points. Performance, not convincing again. We're going into Europe. We're going to play in 4 different competitions next season. And we can't rely on individual brilliance or quality, vibes or moments football, because that will not take us anywhere. So there is still a lot of work to do. But guys, don't forget to like the video, share, and subscribe if you're new. Shalom.